Kubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Frank Motors. I am Tata Punch. Price starting at 5.80 lakhs. Ringkat bat ka net foodish. Ordar mapi nginwan ra amangi hakir dobyeng jongpi.
Uameli kamaulai uba proses di saukmi ulawara ya kamat ya keren hayang dorbar thawan gejala lor kamat kabaidei mat gi Nongdie Madan. Hak jeng keren jeng ula Pyrshah ya jeng tunggu ke sarkar ban Pynkynriah gi Nongdie Madan. Ba ula Pyrshah ru lada ke sarkar ke Pynkynriah ki syaki caka ki ba sarkar kamon ban udawa balada Pynkynriah ru dei ban Pynkynriah ki haki caka long yo long hat ki bagi nong thiet ki la ban wan. Ula ai jengmo jaga sarkar bahaka jaka ban Pynkynriah da kabor kadai ban khat ya kren chwai ki ban yo ya jing ya so thu jengmo.
Mr. Speaker, sir. So thank you for allowing me to move the 0-hour notice under the Rule 49A of the rule and procedure of conducting the business. Sir, this is related with the news item appeared in the daily newspaper Pynkynriah dated 24th August 2022 under the caption Hapo Sheep Hosngi on Kandang Nongdie Madan Hasor Shillong. That means that within 10 days hawkers will be removed from the city of Shillong. Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm very much concerned of this issue or a deal with the hawkers in the city and also the hawkers in the state as a whole. So no doubt that hawkers are doing a very dignity job. We understand that the government should be thankful to the hawkers. They have tried their best to find out his own way of business, to stand his own feet of doing the business. No doubt, because of the public convenience of the pedestrian and moving from one area to another area, that we have already been experiencing many of hawkers there in the Madan, Sosun, YMCA, Mauhar, then Police Bazaar, Jill Road, then we have there at Nayumkra, Renja, and others main areas. Many of hawkers, they have already standing and opening a business on the roadside. So I may say that from the side of from our side, if the side from the government, if the side the legislators and the policy makers, we shouldn't forget about the hawkers. They're standing with his own feet and running his own small and petty business. But I feel that it is important for my part and the part of the government and part of our legislators to take care of the hawkers. So we should know that the hawkers is not only in the city of Shillong or in the state of Meghalaya. Even when going into Guwahati, we could find many hawkers on the roadside or on the footpath. Many areas they have running the business. If you're going into Kolkata, even there also we can find many hawkers. They have already running the business that they've already done here. Even in the city of Delhi, even in Bangalore, and many places we could find hawkers. But what I think, sir, it is important from the side of the present government how to find out how to help the hawkers. Sometimes I feel, sir, for the hawkers, many of the lady came out from the respected house early in the morning, going to the place where they have running the business. Sometimes sitting, or they have already been rich in Maupran, Dailat, and others. Say by 9, when early 8:30 to 9, they've already standing on the roadside and selling of the various item. Sometimes the whole day sitting on the roadside, sitting on the footpath. There is no sale. I feel there's one lady in my constituency. On one day, they came and met me and told that the whole day, almost 4 to 6 hours, I'm already on the mud front. I cannot say anything. Even it came at the point of time while going back to respected house. They have to take credit from somebody how to buy food for the children. You understand, sir? Children in the evening time, when the mother came or father came, they thought they will bring food and orders, but it's very pity. But my request to the present government, kindly take the hawkers with dignity. My message to the district administration, to the police, to the Shillong municipal board, to the police and others, treat hawkers with respect. They are our own people. You understand, sir? For them, if they have for other business, they will have like to go to other business. If they have got other job, they would like to go to other job, but there is no job security of job. We have only been experiences for the 2 years, that is 2020 and 2020 and 21-22. Many people in the country, globally, even the country of India, even in the state of Meghalaya, people have lost jobs because of the COVID. Many of people running out of business, if it is a manufacturing unit, if it is a service unit, if other business, many have closed down. But especially in 2 years now, we have seen that many of the hawkers, they have come out the street and selling off the product. But so because why? Because they wanted to take care for his own family. That's the reason. Now, when I saw in the newspaper, it touched me. I'm concerned. Why the district administration, why the government have this arrogant attitude? I must say, by conveying the message to the hawkers that in 10 days will remove from the city of Shillong. That I must say that is a wrong approach. But sir, overall, what I would like to say to urge the government, kindly take care for the hawkers. But once the government take care, it doesn't mean now we can put anywhere. Put the hawkers in the place where there is a market, in the place they can sell, in the place where the customers can come, where the consumer can come, people can come. If you put it in a place where nobody will come and buy, that you will have no meaning, I must say. Because of that reason, I urge the Honorable Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, even the district administration, we have to be practical and see the main important. We have to see the people should get job. What is it? The job is already there. But I'm sure that the government, sir, I'm sure since I'm bringing up this notice to the House, through you, sir, I'm looking forward that the government will take care for the hawkers. Though it is at high time. From the side of the government, even from the side of, because hawkers now they have his own association. Even the hawkers association also they knew better how to tackle their concern. Because of many hawkers have come out in these days, they also have the concern. But I feel that it is important from the side of the district administration, the government can cooperate with the district administration, call a meeting, a district administration along with the association and settle the matter. So that many important, we have to make sure hawkers should continue the job, and hawkers should be treated with respect, and hawkers should see that they continue the business which have already been continued for a long time, sir. With these few words, sir, thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Minister in charge to reply. Deputy CM.
Mr. Speaker, sir, at the outset, I would like to thank Sri P.T. Saukme, Honourable Member from Maulai Constituency, for raising this important issue on street vendors in Shillong City in this August House, relating to the newspaper statement under the headline Hapok Shibosngi and Kendang Yaki Nongdie Madan Hasor Shillong. Sir, few points I would like to clarify here. With a view to regulate street hawking in the urban areas of the state, the state government has passed the Meghalaya Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood and Regulation of Street Vending Act 2014. Thereafter, the Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood and Regulation of Street Vending Rules 2017 and the Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood and Regulation of Street Vending Scheme 2017 were framed to administer and coordinate the activities of street vendors. Under the preview of the State Act, a total of 1249 numbers of vendors have been registered, identified in the 6 municipal towns of the state. Out of the above, only a mere 342 numbers are registered vendors of Shillong. The low number of registered vendors in Shillong is primarily due to the writ appeal number 87/2016, recently disposed of by the Honorable High Court, wherein an association of vendors, that is Meghalaya and Greater Shillong Progressive Hawkers and Street Vendors Association, amongst many other issues, has mainly challenged the validity of the State Act against the Central Act, which is applicable all over the country. With majority of the vendors in Shillong being members of the association, the group have opposed all activities implemented under the State Act since the PIL was filed. It may, however, be brought to the knowledge of this August House that prior to disposing of the matter on 24th August 2022, Honorable High Court in its order dated 16/8/2022 has directed the state government to deal with the issue of the proliferation of hawkers occupying footpath and affecting pedestrian walkways with appropriate strictness. Based on the above direction of the court, the state government, through the Deputy Commissioner East Castles, has initiated steps to comply with the direction by constituting of committee headed by executive magistrate in these areas to identify and remove such encroachment. An order has also been issued to that effect for the various committees to identify all such locations and to take necessary steps such as relocation of hawkers, reducing stall space, removing structures, etc., in order to prevent encroachment on the pedestrian walkways and public roads. A timeline of 10 days was given by the Deputy Commissioner to complete this exercise. While taking up the exercise, it was ensured by the committees that all stakeholders, including the associations and representatives of vendors, were involved in the activities undertaken. This exercise is necessary and not intended to harass the street vendors. On the contrary, the motive of the exercise is that the state is to ensure that the footpaths, pedestrian walkways are affected to the bare minimum so that the right of way of pedestrian is not at all compromised. Honorable High Court has also taken cognizance of the above steps while disposing of the matter in its order dated 24/8/2022. The state government is not indifferent to the issue of the street vendors of the state, with a view to look into the plight of the street vendors and to ensure that a uniform regulation is in place to regulate the street vending. The state government has introduced a bill in this session to repeal the Meghalaya Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood Regulation of Street Vending Rules 2022 and adopt the Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood and Regulation of Street Vending Act 2014 as enacted by the Government of India. The bill provides for survey of the vendors, registration of the vendors, notifying of vending zones, relocation of the registered vendors in the vending zones, constitution of town vending committees, constitution of grievance redressal mechanism. In this regard, it may be brought to the notice of this August House that the Meghalaya Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood Regulation of Street Vending Rules 2022 have also been notified by the state government. Sir, to resolve this issue permanently, I would like to inform the honourable member, since the rules has been notified by the government, constitution of town vending committee is in the process, and I'm sure within a short period of time, this will be done, where the members should be CEO or EO of the municipal board, Shillong board, then representative from the deputy commissioner, then in the rank of ADC will be the member secretary, then the representative from police, representative from traffic police, district health medical officer, representative of planning authority, representative of concerned autonomous district council, then representative of the street vendors shall not be less than 40% will be part of this committee. Then one representative from market and trade association, one representative from the non-government organization and community-based organization, one representative from local traditional institution wherever applicable, and one representative from the nationalized lead bank of the city or town as the case may be. So once this town vending committee is in place, I am very sure, sir, we will be able to identify, this very committee will identify a permanent place for the vending zones so that the pedestrian, the way that we doing right now will not at all be affected to the public at large as well as to those hawkers who manage their livelihood on daily basis due to these activities. So with these few words, I conclude my speech.
Since 2014, our country has been plagued by divisive forces. TMC is in Meghalaya with the mission to empower the people, uphold the ethnic cultures and traditions, celebrate the sacred land. To oust the proxy BJP government from Meghalaya, be the change, support TMC by calling on 96877 96877.